when you're injured in a car accident and you didn't purchase auto insurance on the car that you own, then you're kind of in a dicey situation. It's called Proposition 213, right? So essentially, that law that has been enacted in California says that if you didn't buy insurance on your car and you're involved in an accident, the other person's fault, unfortunately, you are limited to certain types of damages that you can claim, certain types of compensation that you can claim in that case. You're allowed to seek compensation for your medical expenses, for your wage loss, but unfortunately, what you cannot obtain is something called non-economic damages, which is your pain and suffering. So if you're involved in an accident, you didn't have car insurance on your car, and the other person's at fault, so you do have a claim against that person, unfortunately, you cannot claim non-economic damage. So you can't get compensation for pain and suffering. But there are a lot of different exceptions to that rule, right? So it's best after an accident in a situation like that, if it kind of applies to you didn't have insurance, it's best to talk to an attorney. So like, for example, what if you were the passenger? Well, if you were a passenger of that vehicle that's not insured, that was involved in the accident, well, Prop 213 doesn't apply to you, right? So that's just for the driver and the owner of that car. So what if you are the driver of the car, but you borrowed your buddy's car? So that, and your buddy didn't buy insurance on the car, but you had insurance on a car that you own. Well, Prop 213 doesn't apply in that situation either. So again, there are a lot of different exceptions. So if you're in a situation where you're in a car that didn't have insurance, you're involved in an accident, you're injured, and you're trying to figure out, analyze your situation if you have a claim against the other party, well, maybe not Prop 213 applies, but it's best to talk to an attorney to figure that out.